I noticed that my numbers dropped today, a tiny shift inside the digital space. I searched your name to see what you would say, but searching only brought an empty place. The little blue box turned to silver gray, a formal declaration we are through. You stripped the final tapestry away that kept me tied to anything of you. And you unfollowed me first. You made the very first incision cut. You watched our burning castle turn to dust and slammed the heavy metal gateway shut. I'm sitting here just staring at my screen while you erase me from your daily view, like I am someone that you've never seen, like I am nothing but a ghost to you. I wonder if your thumb was shaking too, or if you did it with a careless tap, destroying everything I thought I knew and tearing up our sentimental map. You did not want to see my face again. You did not want to see the life I lead. You crossed me out and dropped the heavy pen and left me bleeding out inside your feet. And you unfollowed me first. You made the very first incision cut. You watched our burning castle turn to dust and slam the heavy metal gateway shut. I'm sitting here just staring at my screen while you erase me from your daily view, like I am someone that you've never seen, like I am nothing but a ghost to you. It's just a click to you, a simple thing to do, but it's the final threat, confirming we are dead. I am unloved, I am unseen, trapped on the wrong side of the glass screen. Zero ties, no more beautiful lies. You unfollowed me, you set me free, but I am drowning in the deep blue sea. The dashboard glow is bleeding on my hands. The wipers sweep the teardrops from the glass. I'm stuck inside a town that understands that beautiful things are never meant to last. The radio is playing our old song, the bass is vibrating against my chest. I've been driving around for way too long, trying to find a place where I can rest. And I am crying at a green light. The world is screaming at me to move on, but I am paralyzed in the dead of night, staring at the space where you are gone. The cars behind me honk their heavy horns. They don't know that my universe The signal changes from a red to a green. Oh, but my foot is heavy, frozen on the floor. I'm staring at the most heartbreaking scene. The rearview mirror says you love me no more. The headlights flash reflection in my eyes, an empty intersection of regret. I'm suffocating under the stormy skies from memories I haven't broken yet, and I am crying at a green light. The world is screaming at me to move on, but I am paralyzed in the dead of night, staring at the space where you are gone. The cars behind me honk the heavy horns. They don't know that my universe just died. I'm tangled up in all your cruel thorns, just bleeding on the passenger side. Move your car, they say. Get out of the way, they say. But how do I drive when I don't feel alive? The green means go, but I have nowhere to run. The damage is already done. Blind and bright, still stuck here at the green light, fading out, engine hum. Look at what we have become. Oh, 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 oh. Your jacket's hanging right beside my coat. Your keys are rattling on the kitchen tray. A heavy silence chokes my fragile throat, because I cannot afford to walk away. I have to watch you put your makeup on. I have to smell your coffee in the air. I know the magic of our love is gone, but I am trapped inside this wooden chair. And I can't afford to move out yet. My bank account is empty like my chest. I'm forced to live with every deep regret, and sleep in sheets where we were once possessed. I walk on eggshells through the living room, dividing up the shelves inside the fridge. We share a roof but live inside a tomb, burning on the wrong side of the bridge. You take your phone calls out on the balcony. You whisper words I'm not supposed to hear. I turn the television volume high to be protected from the truth I deeply fear. We count the days until the lease is dead. Two broken hearts under one ceiling. I lay awake and stare above the bed, struggling to swallow every single feeling. And I can't afford to move out yet. My bank account is empty like my chest. I'm forced to live with every deep regret, and sleep in sheets where we were once possessed. I walk on eggshells through the living room, dividing up the shelves inside the fridge. We share a roof but live inside a tomb, burning on the wrong side of the bridge. dancing, pennies, dimes, and tears, playing for the ghost of better years. You're a stranger in the hallway space. I'm a shadow that you must erase. We are roommates with a bleeding past, running through love is dead, sleeping on the floor beside the bed. Can't leave, can't stay, drowning in the bills we have to pay. Fading out, so poor, so cold. I still sleep on your side of the bed, even though you're not there anymore. Your hoodie still smells like your breath, but it don't feel like home like before. I replay every word that you said, like a song stuck on repeat. But the version of you in my head isn't the one I mean. You used to hold me like I was forever. Now you look at me like I'm just whatever. I miss who you used to be, the way you said my name so sweet. Now every word just cuts too deep. Silence is all you give to me. I miss the way you'd fight for us. Now you don't even care enough. It hurts to see what we've become, standing next to you, but I'm alone. I miss who you used to be. Yeah, I remember late nights, we were laughing in the dark. Now it's cold conversations we don't even start. You say I changed, maybe, yeah, that's true, but you don't see the damage that it did to you. We went from forever to don't call my phone, from sharing every breath to feeling alone. I tried to fix it, but you let it bleed. Now I'm just missing who you used to be. You don't smile the same, don't look at me right. We used to be a fire, now we don't even fight. And maybe love dies slow, maybe this is the end, but I still see your ghost every time I pretend. You don't reach for my hand anymore. You don't kiss me like you care. I'm still standing at the sun door, but you're already gone somewhere. We used to dream like nothing could break us. Now every little thing just shakes us. struck cold, but I'm still reaching out. I haven't changed the pillowcase since Tuesday. I'm terrified to wash away your scent. I'm living in a house I used to be, counting all the time we never spent. The moonlight hits the floor in jagged lines. I'm tracing where your shadow used to fall. It's funny how the silence gets so loud when I'm waiting for your keys against the wall. And I still sleep on your side of the bed to keep the ghost of you inside my head. The mattress doesn't dip the way it did. I'm hiding all the secrets that we had. I'm halfway in a dream, halfway in pain, calling out a name that's just a stain. Yeah, I still sleep on your side, 'cause it's the only way I survive. Look, I'm staring at the ceiling, wondering if you're awake too. Every time I close my eyes, I'm seeing shades of us and you. I left my hoodie on the chair, I know you probably hate the sight. Or maybe you're like me, just hugging fabric through the night. They tell me move on like it's a city or a street, but I'm stuck in the static, yeah, the rhythm's offbeat. My side of the bed is empty, but the weight is still heavy. I'm a dam that's about to break, and I'm losing the levee. I recite these prayers to a God I don't know, asking why I let the best thing in my life go. Is it easy for you to breathe without my air, to wake up in the morning and not see me standing there? It's not even no. I'm freezing in the heat, I'm starving while I eat. And I still sleep on your side of the bed to keep the ghost of you inside my head. The mattress doesn't dip the way it did. I'm hiding all the secrets that we hid. I'm halfway in a dream, halfway in pain, calling out a name that's just a stain. Yeah, I still sleep on your side, 'cause it's the only way I survive. I'm still here in the dark, on the left side, waiting for the bed to move. I'm waiting to, I still sleep on your side. The morning clock is striking 7:07. A sudden vibrate shakes the bedside table wood. The screen lights up with photographs of you from looking back when we were happy, back when things were good. But Banner tells me it has been 4 years since we stood laughing in the autumn rain. I feel the quick familiar sting of tears reopening the chambers of my pain. And it's the anniversary notification I swiped away, the digital reminder of a ghost, a text from time that begs for me to stay with the person that I used to love the most. I cleared the screen to make the image die, but pixels cannot wash away the stain. I watch the empty ceiling space and cry while checking for your shadow in vain. The cloud memory stores our brightest days, locked in a server miles across the sea. It doesn't know we went our separate ways. It doesn't know you left and shattered me. It thinks we are still dancing on the pier. It thinks your fingers are still laced in mine. It sends a cold reminder every year to drag me backwards down the timeline. And it's the anniversary notification I swiped away, the digital reminder of a ghost, a text from time that begs for me to stay with the person that I used to love the most. I cleared the screen to make the image die, but pixels cannot wash away the stain. I watch the empty ceiling space and cry while checking for your shadow in vain. Do you get the same alert on your phone? Or did you delete the folder long ago? Am I the only one who sits alone, watching our history decay so slow? One swift motion of my thumb to the left, and 4 years disappear into theft. Oh, swipe. Clear all, watch the heavy curtains fall. Stored data, dead spark, leaving me alone inside the dark. Just a notification code at the end of our broken road. Mine's resting on the kitchen floor. The dial tone is ringing in my ears. I never felt this kind of cold before. My shaky breath is choking on my tears. I reached across the dark to grab your hand. I whispered that I couldn't breathe tonight. I begged for you to try to understand, but you just stood and walked into the light. And that was the last time I asked for help, the last time I let my guard down low. I learned to keep the damage to myself, and pack my heavy bags and slowly go. You watched me sink beneath the icy wave and didn't even try to pull me out. This the door and turn the hallway light to make sure no one sees the state I'm in. I learned my lesson on that bitter night, that showing pain is my ultimate sin. I patched the bleeding cracks up on my own with shaking hands and cheap transparent tape. I am entirely, completely grown, accepting there is no divine escape. And I was the last time I asked for help, the last time I let my guard down low. I learned to keep the damage to myself. Instead, we're breaking. I cried. You walked away right outside. Never again. Never another friend. No more calls, no more pleas. Sinking down upon my knees. Quiet room, fading spark. Left to die inside the dark. My arms are wrapped around my own cold chest. The blanket feels so heavy on my skin. I try to find a place where I can rest, but darkness is the only thing built in. Your pillow still retains a faint imprint, a ghost of where your shoulder used to lay. The morning sun provides a cruel hint that I must face another empty day. And I forgot how it feels to be held. My body has forgotten your embrace. The fortress that we built has been felled, and time is washing out your gentle face. I freeze whenever someone steps too near. My skin has turned to ice and brittle glass. I'm trapped inside this safe but lonely fear, just waiting for the memories to pass. Yeah. Casual touch from strangers in a line sends shivers down the center of my spine. I pull away and draw a hard white line, because their fingers aren't the same as thine. I used to melt directly in your palms. I used to know the safety of your arms, but now the quiet evening never comes. It only triggers desperate alarms, and I forgot how it feels to be held. My body has forgotten your embrace. The fortress that we built has been folded, and time is washing out your gentle face. I freeze whenever someone steps too near. My skin is turned by ice and brittle blast. I'm trapped inside this safe but lonely fear, just waiting for the memories to pass. Shiver in my sleep. the summer light, counting stars, saying we'll be alright. You trace forever on my skin, like time was something we could win. But seasons change without a sound, and slowly love just burned out. Now your voice feels miles away, even when you say my name. We had a spark we couldn't contain. Now all that's left is smoke and pain. Our love expired too soon, like roses dying in June. We were a beautiful mistake that time decided to take. I still taste your goodbye. Every tear I try to hide. We were real, we were true, but forever never came through. Love that expired too soon. Yeah, we had plans, we had dreams, we had everything mapped. Now it's memories playing in a loop, can't relax. I still hear your laugh in the back of my mind, but the version I miss, I can't seem to find. We went from late calls to no replies, from I need you to silent goodbyes. And I don't even know where we lost control, just two broken halves of a dying whole. You said love fades, I didn't believe it. Now I'm holding on to something that's already leaving. Maybe we tried, but it wasn't enough, 'cause forever's a word that don't mean much. Kept your picture by my bed, like it could bring back what we had. But every smile starts to fade when I remember how you changed. I gave you all I had to give, but love like ours just couldn't live. We were fire till we burned too bright. Now we're ashes in the night. Our love expired too soon, like a song being lost its tune. We were dancing in the dark till we lost our only spark. I still reach for your hand, even though I understand you and I were never meant to survive what heaven sent. If love had a clock, hours ran out fast. We were too young, trying to make it last. Now I'm stuck in between what's gone and what's real, trying to forget what I still feel. I don't hate you, I just hate the end. How we went from lovers back to friends, or maybe not even that, just strangers now. Two hearts that don't know how. Maybe in another life we'd have more time, but in this one we fell too fast and couldn't outrun goodbye. Love that expired still lives inside my wounds. The screaming makes my darkened room, and name pops up across the glowing top, a bright reminder of my sleeping doom. I wish my racing heart would finally stop. My thumb is hovering above the glass, a circle filled with colors pink and blue. I know the pain will never truly pass if I keep looking at the ghost of you. I'm pretending that I don't see your story. I'm acting like I don't know where you are. We're out there shining in your brand new glory, while I am bleeding out inside the dark. I scroll past quickly so you think I'm fine, but every single second is a lie. You're moving on and crossing every line, while I just stare at the ceiling and cry. My friends all tell me that you look so glad, holding a drink inside some crowded bar, the exact same smile that we used to have before we crashed and wrecked our shooting star. I fast forward through the pages of my feed to hide the fact I'm suffocating here. Your happiness is everything I need to realize that I completely disappear. I'm pretending that I don't see your story. I'm acting like I don't know where you are. You're out there shining in your brand new glory, while I am bleeding out inside the dark. I scroll past quickly so you think I'm fine, but every single second is a lie. I'm moving on and crossing every line, while I just stare at the ceiling and cry. Just one tap to see your face, just one tap could feel the stain erasing me without a trace, like we never meant to think. I swallow down the bed I built, force myself to keep away. Sorry, but move on. Another piece of me is gone, unseen, unread, replaying everything you said, just of you.